Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket. We're getting you secured first. Please, wait.
Welcome back to Enforced, where we cover the most shocking and controversial police body cam footage. Today, we're uncovering the baffling truth behind 6 cases where cops arrested FBI agents. In our first case, we take you to Franklin County, where an FBI agent is investigating a cop, Deputy Gordon, for possible corruption. On the evening of December 20th, Deputy Gordon's personal cell phone rang. On the other end of the line was a man claiming to be an FBI agent, requesting an urgent meeting in a nearby parking lot. The deputy's pulse quickened as he wondered what could be so important. Special Agent Alexis Hatton of the FBI had traveled all the way from Panama City to investigate a citation issued by Deputy Gordon. Turns out, Deputy Gordon had previously issued a citation to a real estate agent for a traffic accident, but the citation was dismissed by a local court. It appears the FBI thought that the citation was done with ill intent and therefore had sent Agent Hatton to investigate Deputy Gordon. As soon as Agent Hatton revealed to Deputy Gordon that he was the subject of a federal investigation, the deputy became suspicious.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
That'll work.
Did you run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatton. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is with you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now.
Okay. Well, I will when I leave the area, sir. Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this.
Interestingly, the FBI agent asks the police officer to turn his body camera off. This appears to be some sort of reverse psychology tactic, because the FBI agent wants the whole recording to be recorded in case things go awry, which they will in a few minutes.
Yeah, I don't believe this. No. There's something fishy with this right here.
During the whole encounter, the FBI agent regularly asked whether the deputy's body cam was still running.
The body cam is still running.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
This is because the FBI agent wants everything to be captured. He knows that he's not doing anything wrong, and if the deputy ends up doing something unlawful, his body cam footage will be evidence against him. Deputy Gordon calls for backup, and soon his fellow comrades in blue arrive. The cops arrest the FBI agent.
What's the charge, brother?
You don't have any yet,
You're
but right
just being
now we're
detained,
running you
sir.
through multiple federal databases.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's coming up with your name. You also coming back on a terror watch list, so we're going to secure you for our protection and yours.
But while the FBI agent was handcuffed in the police car, the police heard loud noises coming from the back seat.
He's hollering. I can't see in there.
Yes, sir.
I need air, brother.
Okay.
Suffering here.
All right, I'm turning it on right now. All right, sir.
Call 911. I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me. Call 911. Call 911.
We're releasing you right
no,
now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need
33.
Turns out the FBI agent chose not to remain confined to the backseat of a police car and took the matter into his own hands by asking the officers to call 911 urgently. The FBI agent was later taken to a nearby hospital for a checkup where he was declared fit and was discharged the same day. The FBI met with Deputy Gordon and the sheriff to get to the bottom of what happened and why. After intense talks, the sheriff's office and the FBI were able to put this incident behind them, but not before determining that more training and transparency was needed on both sides. In a shocking statement to the Tallahassee Democrat, Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith pointed to a silver lining of the encounter, saying, "We're going to try to use this to make both our agencies work together a lot better." But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Deputy Gordon's actions were debatably within their authority, but questionable at best. The deputies treated Agent Hatton as if he were impersonating an officer before verifying any information, likely in retaliation for the federal investigation into the department that the agent was conducting. And while Agent Hatton remained calm and level-headed throughout the encounter, he also used questionable and unprofessional police tactics. It's unclear whether any of the deputies or Agent Hatton were reprimanded as a result of this interaction, but it appears as though the departments were able to settle their differences and establish a more productive relationship moving forward. Now on to Grand Rapids, where newly released dashcam and bodycam footage revealed the intense moments where an FBI agent opened fire on a Grand Rapids officer and the strange interview that took place after it was all over. We see the first interview with Las Vegas FBI Special Agent Ruben Hernandez moments after he allegedly fired his gun at police. But first, let's take a look at what led up to his arrest. It all happened just after 1 in the morning at Planet Fitness near Center Point Mall. Within minutes of getting the call of a man with a gun, a small army of officers shows up.
Shots fired at me.
Over here, guys!
Watch out, he's shooting.
Take cover on the building! Are you over there by the orbit room?
Affirmative. Shots fired.
In one clip, we see a team of officers in tactical gear, helmets, and shields slowly approaching Ruben, who was already on the ground, his gun already in the parking lot. In the interview, we can hear that Ruben is clearly confused and most likely drunk.
Anybody that's wearing this uniform, I will not hurt you, ma'am. Okay. Yo no hago eso, por favor.
Okay, here's the thing, okay? You have a holster on you. There's a gun in the park. Stop talking. There's a gun in the parking lot from the direction that you came. You took a shot at one of our officers. You're not going anywhere. You're going to stay in the car until someone can come and talk to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you take it off from me?
No.
I will not.
Finally, when Ruben truly understands what has transpired and how his drunken behavior will most likely cause him to lose his FBI job, his mind gains some clarity. Soon after this hysteric episode of violence, FBI agent Hernandez, who opened fire on a Grand Rapids officer, faced assault charges in Kent County. His attorney revealed a chilling detail. Hernandez had a paranoid episode and alcohol was involved. But the mystery only deepens. Why was Hernandez here, all the way from his home post in Las Vegas? All we know is that he was investigating a fraud case. And in a stunning twist, Hernandez bonded out of jail and was allowed to leave the state. But he is expected back for a dramatic court appearance. We now take you to North Georgia, where in a shocking turn of events, the sheriff of a North Georgia county and a city police officer threatened to arrest each other in the middle of a traffic stop. In this case, we witness that not only do cops get in fights with federal agents, but they also tend to fight their fellow boys in blue. The Hiawassee officer's body cam caught the heated exchange. The extraordinary recording shows two cops, one the elected sheriff himself, the other a Hiawassee police officer, exchanging profanities after the driver essentially wasn't in ear range. But those threats of arrest were made in front of the driver who had just been cited for speeding. The clash occurred last week amid a jurisdiction dispute, where the town's county sheriff accused Hiawassee officers of making stops and pursuing suspects outside of the city limits. Just as the Hiawassee officer stopped a citizen, sheriff stepped in, believing that the Hiawassee officer was acting out of his jurisdiction. The sheriff initially inquired the jurisdiction of the Hiawassee officers.
Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero.
After the initial exchange, things get heated and the sheriff threatens the officers with detention and arrest. But the officers don't back down.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges against your ignorance.
The Hiawassee officers don't seem to be backing down and say that they are not doing anything unlawful. They even tell the sheriff that he can see all the camera footage to ensure that they are not working out of their jurisdiction.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero and there's cameras at Napa that sees you pulled out.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, boy. You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Count 302, status check.
Info.
Mother.
The Hiawassee police chief called it an unfortunate event. The attorney told a local news reporter that the sheriff's behavior on camera was the result of a broader issue that will be investigated by the proper authorities. We've learned that the GBI has been notified and the district attorney in Towns County is involved. There's no word on any consequences for the police officer, But the sheriff can't be disciplined or fired except by the voters because he's an elected official who answers only to them. A local news reporter also obtained a secret recording in which the sheriff can be heard calling Hiawassee officers the enemies of the sheriff's office. When federal agents mess with the police's jurisdiction, it always leads to a violent battle fueled by raging egos on both sides. This is what happened in a small city just 20 miles north of Columbus, where patrol officers found themselves in a shocking standoff with a man who claimed to be a federal agent. Body cam footage from the summer of 2020 captures the rapidly escalating situation as officers drew their weapons and shouted contradictory commands. Burke, a special agent of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, was following up on a tip about an illegally owned gun. But when he arrived at the condominium, the woman inside called 911 instead of opening her door. This is what transpired after Burke faced off with the patrol officers.
I got my ID. Do not reach for your waist. Keep your hands up. Dude, why would I have an O-leg shit? Get your hands up. Get on the ground. Face down now. Now. Face down. You guys are making a big mistake. You are the one making a mistake.
Face down now. All the way down. All the way. All the way.
You got my IDs right here, left pocket. Left pocket.
And we're going to put your arm behind your back.
Wait a sec. Do not resist. I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a
moron. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket. We're getting you secured first. Please, wait. No. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Please, sir. I'm not.
Stop resisting.
Would you please get my ID out of my left pocket?
Stop
I'm
resisting.
You. My wife, please. It's right here.
Resist.
Please get it.
I got one cuff on. Get your
help me up. Just hold me up. Sir, I can't do this. Sir!
Stop resisting now!
Please help me. Sir, please.
Joe, get your taser out. Get your taser out. Get your taser out, Joe.
No, don't do that, please. Sir, don't make me tase you.
You're going to get tased. Put your right arm behind your back. Okay. Put your right arm behind your back. No,
help me up.
No, you're going to stay on the ground and put your right arm behind your back.
Let me breathe.
You can breathe just fine.
Ow, don't do that.
At this point, the officers start to repeatedly tase the police officer in order to make sure that he stays down.
Okay, here.
Get him cuffed.
It is cuffed.
Get him cuffed.
Wait a second. Sir, please help me up. Please.
Get this kid.
I'm a federal agent. My God, my gun.
You have no idea what you are.
The man, James Burke, was forced to the ground at gunpoint before being tased and handcuffed by 2 officers. He was then restrained in the back of a patrol car for over an hour while they checked out his story, which turned out to be true. Despite identifying himself as a federal agent and explaining that his badge was in his pocket, the officers were not convinced. 6 months later, Burke filed a civil rights lawsuit against the acting officers from the Columbus Division of Police. He said that despite him showing his ID, the police dealt with him using unnecessary force.
Who the heck do you think you are acting like this?
Somebody! I wanted you to see my goddamn friend! The lady was freaking out, for Christ's sake!
The chopper, we're 2 minutes away.
Sir, please!
Copy.
Please!
We got him secured.
Sir!
But now, Burke finds himself on the wrong end of a judge-made doctrine called qualified immunity. This doctrine shields government employees from accountability from unreasonable actions unless victims can point to a prior case that clearly establishes the behavior as unconstitutional. Ironically, law enforcement officers like Burke normally love qualified immunity. The National Association of Police Organizations asserts that it is essential for officers to do their jobs. But in this shocking standoff, it seems that even a federal agent can fall victim to its protections. Next up, we witness a shocking turn of events, where one of the police officers involved in a controversial traffic stop of a Black and Latino Army officer in December has been fired. Body camera footage shows Windsor, Virginia police officers Joe Gutierrez and Daniel Crocker pointing their guns at Army Second Lieutenant Karan Nazario before Gutierrez pepper sprays him.
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
The door slowly and step out.
Get out!
Get out the car!
Get out now!
I have not committed any crime.
Caught on body camera and cell phone footage, Army Second Lieutenant Car Nazario, clad in his uniform, fearlessly holds his hands out the window of his brand new car. Two Windsor, Virginia police officers, guns drawn and tensions high, bark orders for him to exit the vehicle.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Confused and bewildered, Nazario repeatedly demands to know why he's being pulled over. But his questions are met with a shocking response. Ex-officer Joe Gutierrez unleashes a torrent of pepper spray through the open window, leaving Nazario reeling in pain.
Just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car.
In a shocking display of force, Nazario is brutally kicked and shoved to the ground. The officers show no mercy as they roughly slap handcuffs on his wrists, leaving him helpless and vulnerable. The incident report states that Nazario was pulled over for not displaying tags on his SUV. But wait, the officer's own body cam footage reveals the temporary dealer plate, clear as day. The report goes on to claim that the officers treated it as a high-risk stop because of Nazario's tinted windows and the fact that he drove at a low speed to a gas station before finally pulling over. But what's the real story here?
What are you, a specialist, Corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
The shocking revelations don't end there. According to the lawsuit, the officers threatened to destroy Nazario's military career if he dared to take action against them. They told him to just chill, let it go, and no charges will be filed. They would take the handcuffs off and give him a bottle of water. But after a search of his vehicle turned up nothing, Nazario was released without charge. The governor of Virginia has called for an investigation, but the Windsor Police Department remains silent. Nazario's attorney is determined to hold these officers accountable and put an end to these kinds of stops. Despite the terrifying situation, Nazario remained calm while the officers lost control. He was in uniform, driving at a low speed, clearly not trying to get away. As a black man in this country, he knew the dangers of being stopped on a rural highway and sought the safety of a well-lit area. In recent developments, the police officers who made this idiotic arrest have been fired, and a jury was chosen to determine the compensation for the assault that Lieutenant Nazario bore. The jury awarded Second Lieutenant Karen Nazario a total of $3,685 in the lawsuit against Windsor, Virginia police officers Joe Gutierrez and Daniel Crocker. The officers faced 4 counts: assault, battery, false imprisonment, and illegal search. The last clip of this episode of Enforced shows that not all cops are the same. Some of them know their duties well and prefer upholding the law to any other benefit. In a shocking turn of events, newly released footage captures an Oklahoma City police captain being pulled over for reckless driving and appearing to lose his job. Morgan Chesky has the video and the arrest for driving under the influence. The video shows Captain James French repeating his position in the department as the officer who pulled him over grew suspicious that he might be impaired.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
French even requested the arresting officer to turn off his body camera at least 5 separate times.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
The arresting officer did not cave into any requests from the higher-ranking police captain, French.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and
that.
I am a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir.
After failing multiple sobriety tests, French was arrested for driving under the influence.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you.
French was then handcuffed. He has been put on leave and has not responded to calls for comment. The chief applauded the actions of the sergeant who responded. As for Captain French, The department confirmed a criminal investigation is now underway with administrative investigation to follow, which will decide French's future on the force.